Pianos are meant to be instruments of emotion, right? Touch it lightly and it should whisper. Dig into it and it should explode. But for some reason, with certain digital pianos, even a light touch makes the sound jump out, while playing hard feels muffled and restricted. You're trying to play with feeling, but it feels like the piano just can't keep up with you. Why does this happen? In today's video, you'll finally understand why some digital pianos feel so frustrating to play. Digital pianos understand how hard we press a key by converting it into a number. Press it gently, and it registers a low number. Strike it hard, and it gets a high number. For example, the softest touch is represented as 1, and the hardest touch goes up to 127. The volume and the actual character of the sound change depending on this number. In the music world, we call this range of dynamics velocity. And here is where the problem starts. Some cheap electronic keyboards don't have any dynamic control at all. Whether you strike it soft or hard, it always plays at the exact same volume. Thankfully, most digital pianos can handle basic dynamics. After all, the word piano itself comes from pianoforte, which literally means soft and loud. But with some models, that transition is incredibly harsh. It's supposed to respond naturally to the tiniest changes in your finger pressure, but some pianos fail to read those subtle differences. They miss that smooth whispering quality or that explosive power. As a result, even a little extra force makes the sound jump out of nowhere. Or it feels muffled and choked, no matter how hard you dig in, making your overall performance sound completely flat. Ultimately, you're putting your heart into the piece, but the piano just can't translate it. That's why when you're shopping for a digital piano, don't just look at the spec sheet. I highly recommend trying it out in person to see if the sound transitions smoothly from quiet to loud. And if you're curious about the piano you already have at home, there's a way to test it. Professionals usually check these values using music software called a DAW, but regular players can easily do it too with just a piano app. For instance, if you connect your digital piano to an app like Concert Grand Piano, you can see exactly how the numbers change from 1 to 127 in real time. On a well-made piano, the numbers will move smoothly and predictably. On others, the values might jump all over the place, get stuck in a certain range, or have a very narrow expression. In the end, how well a digital piano captures these delicate emotions heavily depends on the design of its key action. In other words, it's all about how precisely the keys can read the subtle differences in your finger strength. If you want to dive deeper into key actions, or if you're curious about budget-friendly digital pianos that offer incredible dynamic expression, check out the video in the pinned comment. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss out on more useful tips. Thanks for watching.